Jivan here, welcome to another video. Today is the first installment of the How to Win in Duo Arena series. In this series, basically I just talk over my gameplay, talk about our thought process, and some good strategies we use throughout the games. Let's hop right into it. So the first game we land at Holly and it's uncontested, so we just start rotating. There was no one on that side of the map. Eventually we end up at Coliseum and get in this scuff fight at the bottom of Coliseum. As you can see, I get in the worst situation here. I should have probably just dipped out of this fight and held them down in this tight quarters, but we end up winning. I just stay alive until Temper gets a knock, and then we work together to kill the last guy. Even though I was weak here, I needed to help Temper pressure this last guy. If it's a 2v1 and we're both pressuring, you know, we're gonna get the win. I stayed back a little bit and just applied pressure while Temper was the one pushing because he had more health. So then we heard people on the top of Coliseum rotate up there and start fighting these guys together. I had that guy full box and I tried to wait for Temper to get there, but I needed to apply some pressure because he was trying to get out. He eventually gets out, but I get him weak, and I just keep the pressure on and eventually get the kill. His teammate pushes up and Temper and I are both trying to get him full box, that way we can just pressure him and collapse on him together. Eventually Temper gets him full boxed and I just jump right in. He barely got out and then we just chased him until eventually I get the kill. There are extra big pots, so I throw them down to Temper, we get together, heal up, and then we get pushed again. I get this guy full box right off the bat, and just listen to my comms on how I handle this.
You can't grab that big, can you?
Right in my box, full box! Get here, get here!
Come here. Oh, I'm not.
88!
Go. He's one.
Dead!
Yep.
We did a really good job of sticking together there. We got the free kill because we just were piece controlling together. I was leading the piece control, Temper was following behind, and we just demolished them. That guy's teammate realized he was outmatched and just went and hid, and then eventually we get the kill. At this point, we just get to zone, and I heal up with this med kit. We're just chilling here for a bit. Everybody's kind of just chilling on different sides of the map. And so we just get to zone and start pressuring people from height. There was someone on height at first, but they ran real quick once they saw us psychoing in on him. And then I see people rotating below, and I just demolish them here. After that fight, we get back on high ground, and we're pretty set to win the game. I saw a solo in the distance, got a snipe on him, but Temper also got a beam on the duo down below, and I figured I should probably go help Temper pressure this duo because they're the bigger threat. We don't really have to worry as much about the solo. But then zone gets to us, and we just work on getting ahead. We both had bouncers, so it was no problem. I was vibing, and I just had to go for the no-scope. I hit it. Why couldn't it have been a headshot, though? At this point, Temper and I were just doing our own thing. There were only 3 people left, and so we were just pressuring everybody. But I had no idea that Temper was weak and low on mats. If I had known that, I probably would have gotten to him sooner. Eventually he gets to me, and I start tarping ahead so that he can heal a little bit. But he got shot out, so I get on low ground with him, and he gets the knock, but he also gets knocked, so then it's just a 1v1 situation. I'm kinda low on mats, but I eventually get the dub here. As you can see, I got this cone over him, and I probably could have piece controlled the walls, but missed opportunity. So I ran out of mats here, and I was just pressuring his wall because I didn't want him to be able to pop any minis. As soon as I see him popping a mini, I start spraying at the wall. I tried to phase in with the tack, it didn't work. But eventually he builds up to high ground, and I just keep the pressure on. I do not want him to heal, because if he gets the health advantage, I'm in a bad spot. So I just kept the pressure on until he dropped down, and then I just hit my shots and get the dub. So in games 2 and 3, we drop a lot more kills because we could actually find people. So while we were dropping here, there were a lot of people, so Temper and I were talking about whether or not we should land together, and we decided to land together, which was a good idea because the place Temper was gonna go was super contested. So then we rotate around this backside here, trying to stay out of people's sight. We want to be able to get the jump on people, and eventually we make it around and there's people fighting, so we get a free third-party opportunity. So we clean up that fight really fast, and right as we finish fighting, we get pushed by another duo. One pushed Temper and one pushed me, so it worked out nicely. We just clapped them really fast. I piece controlled this dude, he had nowhere to go, and I actually missed a lot of shots, but it's all good, got the dub. And then we just instantly rotate over to Greasy here. There was a duo farming up over here, so we initiate a fight. I missed my snipe, sadly. So the fight went on a little longer than we would have wanted, but it's all good. So in this type of fight, we were a little bit split, but it was okay. If one of us got weak, we would have instantly got together. But instead, I got a quick kill here, and then it was just a 2v1. Nice. The dude was camping on height, so we just broke him out, and then it was a quick clap. So Zone was pulling way over here towards Holly and Sweaty, and so we just rotate up to Sweaty. We already cleared out Holly's section, but we didn't want to go too far to center of Zone, because then we would have been closer to edge of Zone and probably would have gotten third-partied in every single fight. So instead we pick people off as they rotate into Sweaty. This first duo we killed was just super shambles. It was a really easy fight. We both pushed from the same direction, just applying a lot of pressure. I piece controlled the second dude, and with both of us pressuring just right on him, it was a quick cleanup. So check out what I'm doing here. We know there's someone below us, so I'm just scanning the area to make sure no one's rotating into third party us, and then we jump on them. If you have the luxury to do a quick scan of the area before starting a fight, you should do it, because then you can know whether or not a third party's coming. Anyways, we kill those guys, and then more people base up nearby, and we just start pressuring them because they're the only team around. We might as well take the fight if we're not going to get third-partied. So we're just both pressuring like crazy. I was choking a lot of edits, but it's all good. Temper gets the knock here.
Yep, 120. 100. He dead.
And then, of course, we just jump on the last dude together. Anytime it's a 2v1, just get together, jump on them. So after that, we really couldn't find anyone around Sweaty, so we start rotating closer to edge of Zone to see if we can get some free picks. I get a quick snipe here, and then we decide to rotate back to Sweaty just because there were like 3 teams over there, so if we initiated that fight, it probably would have lasted a little longer than we would have wanted, and we might have gotten stuck in Storm. We get a quick duo wipe here. I don't really know what the dude in the cone was doing, but yeah, we were just pressuring from different angles and got the quick 2 kills. Then we go over here and just base up for a bit. I get the most ridiculous snipe ever, and then Temper sprays out the wall so that I can get the finish. Someone cranked up over top of us, and we just decided to let them have it. Next zone was about to pull, and we just got ahead. Bouncer shocked over to this hill and based up on a perfect place in zone. And then starts the late game. I'm just gonna let you guys watch this. This was pretty epic. Got on top of gas. Laying it up.
He's right here. They're coming up.
Full box.
Coming.
I'm weak. I need to heal.
Okay.
Can you tarp ahead a little bit?
I'm above you. Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming. Okay. We can probably bounce to the rest.
Yep. I still have 5 shocks too.
Alright, right, I'm laying bouncer behind, right here.
Yep.
Way up on height, bro. 35?
Yep.
35 again?
Drop. Yep, you dropped them.
I'm bouncing. I'm getting ahead, I don't have weight health.
I'm dead, bro. Fuck. Oh, I'm next to you. Shock.
Yeah, shock us straight away.
If I can get up.
No, I'm dead. I'm in zone. Can you base up on me? Come to me.
I have 1 build, bro.
Put a cone over us. I'm dropping you builds right away, alright?
Okay.
2v2. There you go.
Right there?
Yep, last guy. Let's go!
Oh my.
Oh my god, dude.
The res for res.
So game 3, I was super shambles off spawn. You can see my loot, I don't have a shoddy. Luckily I was able to harpoon these minis just before this guy broke in the roof. I was telling Temper he needs to get to me right away because there were 2 people on me and I was shambles. So I try to stay alive until Temper gets there, and then right as he gets there, they push in on me and we clean them up pretty quickly. Once we got this first kill, I was able to get a shotgun and then we pushed the second guy together. Then we push over here, get on height real quick. So Temper and I are a little bit split. We each have 1 person on us. Temper got sniped. Luckily though, I was able to kill this dude really fast, and then all we had to do was get together immediately. That way Temper could heal and we could push the last guy together. That's exactly what we did, and it worked out perfectly. Fighting in duos is so much about communicating. Same with trios. If you can either stick together in fights or get a quick knock and then get together to push the last dude, you'll win every fight. When it's a 2v1, you should never be pushing alone. There's no point to that. Get together and then stick close. Maybe have 1 person piece control while the other person follows behind and just pressure together. Anyways, after that we rotated over to Greasy, and as you can see, I just piece control these guys so well. I'm gonna do a little rewind here because this is a perfect example of duo piece control. 1 person should be piece controlling, which was me in this situation, while the other person is applying pressure to walls and just following behind ready to take shots. As you can see, Temper was spraying the wall, I grabbed the wall and then make an edit for us, and then we just psycho in together. So then we keep rotating trying to find another fight because we are vibing right now. Temper gets a snipe on one, so we shockwave on them, and then I piece control this dude, get a quick kill, and then I immediately get to Temper. The other guy ends up shockwaving away, and so we just start rotating trying to find somebody else to fight. Temper the legend ends up sniping one of these guys from the car. So we push up and start fighting them, but they kind of cranked to height and we decided to just base up on mid ground. And then we were planning to start breaking them out, and then one of them drops and I get a big hit. Unluckily, Temper edited me down on accident. And so then we went on low ground and we're planning to break them out, but they end up shockwaving away and a third party actually built up to height. And so we said, screw it, let's break out these guys. And yeah, so that's what we did.
Let's go.
So then we take the zipline to zone, and Temper snipes another person, this time off the zipline. We don't end up pushing it. We see some other people based up in this building in a fight, so we third party that. We were pushing from 2 separate angles and they were just trapped, so we cleaned them up really fast. Then we went to break these people off of the tower that they were in. They caught us doing it and got off that high ground. And then Temper spots a solo over here, so we just pushed them together. This solo was like a master of evasion. It took so long to get them, but eventually we do.
Got it. Oh. Nice. Where does he keep running to? Nice.
So at this point, we're pretty stacked for the win, and we just decide to put ourselves in the perfect position. We get to the front edge of zone, and we just start looking back, trying to see what's going on. Turns out everybody that was left was solos. And so I said to Temper, I was like, screw it, let's just vibe out. You go fight those guys, I'll fight these guys. And yeah, we got the dub really quickly. So main takeaways from this video is stick together in fights. Anytime you knock somebody, instantly get together so that you can push the last dude together. Even if you think you can handle them on your own, you might as well just get with your duo and push together. Make sure you're communicating at all times. If you and your duo have bad communication, the only way to get better at it is to start practicing it. And then talk over with your duo who's going to be the person that leads in duo piece control. One person sprays walls while the other person holds and edits through walls. You guys can get really good at fighting if you guys just start communicating and practicing these techniques. But yeah, I hope this video was helpful. I'm going to have a trios video like this coming soon. Drop more video ideas in the comments and like and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.